Hello everyone, Dustin here for Huckleberry Rock Fishing and Outdoors. I want to make a review today here with my iPhone of my new Mongoose Excursion that I got from Walmart here recently. As some of you may know, I did have a Hyper Shocker 26 that I had gotten at Walmart, and I first thought the bike was amazing. That was a jumping bike. That was like really awesome, and then I noticed a few things about it that really made me just not like it, and I got rid of it completely, exchanging it for this guy right here. Well, with the Hyper, there in the back there, where the gears are at, on the whole back end frame from the seat down and back, was really back heavy. I mean, seriously. It didn't do hills very well. It didn't do really basic riding very well at all. It really became tumultuous. I did a 15-mile bike ride on that bike. It survived it. Then when I got back, things started falling apart. Let me move over here to the other end of this bike. I'll kind of use this as an example if I can. Well, right here, the main thing that frustrated me about that bike was the chain guard right here. It's really flimsy, really plasticky. And I noticed Walmart, Toys R Us, Dick's Sporting Goods, a lot of them have bikes with the plastic chain guard, which really annoys me. What I'm going to do with this one, if the chain guard ever breaks off like the other one did because it snapped on me, I'm just going to rip it off and keep the bike. The other one, the chain guard snapped off. I'll tell you a little about that story. The chain guard snapped off and I went to switch gears. The chain got caught in the chain guard, and it really messed up my entire day and messed up my program. So I got rid of it. This was on Wednesday. I got rid of it last Thursday. Take a walk around this bike. Now this bike here, this is the Mongoose Excursion, men's 21 speed. Sorry the camera's shaking a little bit, it's really windy out here. This particular bike here got mostly horrible reviews on Walmart.com. And my thoughts as reviews came from people who mostly had no idea what they were even talking about. I personally am a bicycle mechanic. I can fix any bike, and I know how to adjust and give a tune-up to a bicycle when it needs it. So I'll give my reviews about this bike now that I've given a little backstory. When it comes to this bike, first thing that has really irritated me about it, these two guys. If you turn them too much, which I'm not actually going to do, I'm just going to kind of mock it up. If you turn too much on the handlebar grip, it'll come off if you do it too much. Gripe number one. Gripe number two, the brakes kind of whine a little bit. That's what they do. They kind of whine. I've sprayed them with WD-40 to kind of try to help that. Other things about it that have bugged me. Loose cable, which I had to tighten on the front brake. So I had to fix that real quick. I've had to air up the back tire a little bit. It just seemed to be a little low after having it. So those are my main gripes I had about it so far, and other than that I haven't had any gripes to really point out. As for good things about this bike, it rides exceptionally well. This bike here rides exceptionally well. It takes hills perfectly. I don't have to fight with it. I don't have to go into a fast gear just to climb a hill. This does exceptionally well on hills. It rides smooth. It's got one of the smoothest bike rides I have ever had in my life. And other than those few things I pointed out, and I've already got fixed, other than the brake squealing, I really have no complaints. This thing does exceptionally well. It's a great bike. Helps me enjoy time with my wife and kids, and gets me where I'm going.